Good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Manners and enough respect to each and every one else. Manners and respect to you guys on Facebook over there. And manners and respect to you guys on YouTube. As you can see, guys, this year 2023 is our fresh year. And we embark on a new journey where we don't want no crook in our office. And what we are saying, anything good are going to foreign to want for Jamaica too. And anything we don't see are going to so we don't want to Jamaica. For too long they've been taking the people of Jamaica for fools. You understand me? And using our lack of education against us. So from the day you may talk say anything where they are foreign good I want to Jamaica too. But they are fine when you have politicians in office who are the sole shareholder for shipping rice into America. We don't have politicians in America as shipping chicken and onion and all type of stuff in the country. Good night, Debbie Jervis. Good night, family. So these things we don't want at Jamaica. These things keep us third world. And to other country and leaders who look crooked. That's why the corruption index is so high when it comes to Jamaica. You see me I say? So from the day you may embark on a journey. So we don't have no crooks in the office. And if Mark Golding never run, as the new man are coming, he must run on an anti-corruption platform. So you hear me start lick out again, say if Mark no run on an anti-corruption platform, at the same garbage we are going to get, at the same dirty bus man run. So you see me do video the other day. And he may talk about, say, the code of conduct. The man refused to sign the code of conduct. From last year, November, the integrity commissioner, who is tasked with that job, that's their job to write the code of conduct for politicians. All them just asking them to be honest and decent in office. Don't come hustle the office. That's all the code of conduct is. I just sever them. Right? And them refuse to sign. So me come out the other day and me do a video upon that. And me start make nice. They might get the message, you know, people. They might get the message. So me looking at the paper today. Me see Mark Golding, he come out and say Mark Golding sign his code of conduct. Must I tell you, say, me love that Mark Golding. That's the way forward. If you go run and come to office, we can't get the same dirty bus where Portia, PJ, Siaga, Bruce, and Andrew drive. Anybody are coming at this time because corruption has buried the country. Must I tell you that? Corruption is what breeds the crime in my country right now that you're looking at. Corruption has buried the country, family. So when we're looking at now, we see Mark Golding come out and him announced in the paper, people. He signed his code of conduct. And we like that. Where's the people? Talk the truth. We like that. And what Mark need to go for next is you can't sign your code of conduct, Mark. That's one thing. That's good. But check this out. There's still another loophole, Mark. So you can't sign the code of conduct and all that stuff. And if anything happen, blah, blah, blah. But if there's still a gag order on the integrity commissioner, all that don't make no sense. So your job now is to push it a little bit further. Just like we push the code of conduct. Let me tell you how Mark did it. What the integrity commissioner wanted Mark to do, him and the prime minister, is like sign an umbrella code of conduct for them and their cabinet. Like the opposition does sign it for him and everybody else, the whole umbrella. One sign for everything, and Andrew only sign it on his on behalf of his stuff. But what Mark did, it was like him have it amend, have the rules change a little bit. Where me find out that makes sense. Where Mark make every person, every individual sign it. So basically, him now go sign it, no code of conduct, and later on be responsible for any dirty minister dirt with them do. So what Mark Golding do, people may read it, you know. What Mark Golding did, which is right, is have integrity commissioner change it, where every member in the office there, every single man responsible, every sitting politician are responsible for their own code of conduct. So you must sign. Every man must sign. So that's where Mark changed it to. And Mark signed it and submit it to the IC, Integrity Commissioner, right? And they accepted it. No, not so for Andrew Honest. Not so for him, people. Look here. Mark Golding declared his asset. Mark Golding signed a code of conduct. Andrew Honest did not declare his asset. Andrew Honest did not sign a code of conduct. So there is no promise of coming there with integrity and honesty and fairness. That's what Mark signing that stuff in a family. Is a promise to come in there. It's a commitment to make. To come in there, come do stuff different. So the Prime Minister himself, who is the Prime Minister of the country, him should have first filed his taxes, declare his asset. He first should have signed the code of conduct as a Prime Minister in the office. Sure, we say not going to be no criminal and no crook in the office. But what we have here, we have the leader of the opposition is the one to put his asset out there, declare his asset. You have the leader of opposition. People, I want to understand what we're going to say. We don't want no crook in the office. We do not want no crooks in the office, family. Jamaica don't need no more of that. We don't need it on the PNP side. We don't want it on the labor rights side. Anything where they find good, I want from a country. People, you have to sign a code of conduct if you work at McDonald's. I sign many code of conduct working at my job in America, yes, sir. And I lie, I tell people, I sign code of conduct. Things you cannot do. When the company expect you to do, you cannot do certain things, family. There's a lose a job. I never sign, read the code of conduct and sign it and say you understand what you just read a while ago. Everybody have a code of conduct at them job. You will not smoke, you will not bring alcohol, you will not bring firearm, no sexual harassment, no discrimination. Code of conduct. And you read all of that and you sign to that on your job. So you want to tell me that politician is set to a lower standard than us. We are held to a higher standard than politicians who run the country, who have power over so many things. So, me have to do this video to come out here, you know, because from the other day, I do videos, you know. And you see me come out and I beat Mark Golding too. Because I say, Mark, now dance good enough for me. Remember me say that. But me is an honest man. A country me I deal with. And a man me love, and a party me love. Me ask the Prime Minister do the good thing for the country. Me ask Mark Golding do the good thing for the country. Me not hear Andrew Honest run for no corruption and anti-corruption. Him can't come out and more come talk about no corruption. Andrew Honest cannot run on no anti-corruption platform. Out of him mouth can't come no anti-corruption argument. Because out of him, he wouldn't be reflecting on what going on in the party. Now, I say, Mark Golding, if you are come and you look change for the people, because people, you me say, Labour can bring me change and I would accept it if Andrew Honest could bring me some change tomorrow morning. Nobody couldn't talk nothing about bro God make me hear when me done beat on off of social media. If Andrew Honest would have changed from his crooked ways and change the country to positive. Nobody couldn't talk bad about Andrew Honest because me don't want more of where that came from to what bring down the crime, what stop the corruption. All them things I want people. And a party we love and a man we love, a change we want for our country. If Mark Golding come in and can bring that to us, people. Nobody can come talk about the man either make me hear, family. Because we don't want more change where that change came from. And a Mark Golding, not sure why anybody will bring change. I could have been the UIC. If the UIC come in and bring us change, family. We don't want more change where that come from. Nobody couldn't talk nothing about Joe make me hear. And if you hear me, I say, family. And so call us up on it. So it's not about man and party no more, my people. We must get away from that. Look when America, Canada, England. We fly out of the country. We never know better when they're at Jamaica. We probably say, boy, go on, boss, go on and do the right thing. Like so many people in Jamaica. We will be doing the same thing to a lot of us. is when they fly out. They don't need to go to school when they fly out to get knowledge and education. You don't need to go to no school. Just change the environment and be in a different place. You see the difference. And you compare it and you reflect back home. And you say, how come this is different from what I have back home? What is going on right here? You understand what I say, family? And if you love your country that much and you're a patriot, you don't want what they are so at Jamaica, like policing. Me don't want a certain type of policing like what they say you call police, them a come. Cars a come. You can't buy them out. No care how. Them a come for you. Me don't say the police up as a perfect. They're not perfect. But when them get found out, the system deal with them. No getting away. Eh? Me don't say politicians up as a perfect. But when they get found out, the system will deal with them a certain way. And you will always find those who get away through the cracks. Everywhere. But we have a different system here what I like to take to Jamaica. You call the ambulance service and somebody get licked down off a bike tonight or faint and drop. You call the ambulance, they might come even for the homeless man on the street in America. The homeless man who live on the street pushing a basket, a shopping cart. If you see parts of people have seen it many times. Where people call 911 for a homeless man on the street, something wrong with him. People, and the treatment that the homeless man is getting is no different from what you would get if them call 911 for you. Seriously, people. So these are the things that we want to see in our country too. We have ambulance and people treated with dignity. You know, when they're in Jamaica, you see, them not run with people when people sick at hospital. When they come out, so come see doctor and nurse, I run with you in a gurney. I run fast. Sprint at them. Doctors and nurses run with lives up here to save lives. You don't think we want to see that in Jamaica too? If you're saving a life, people, couple seconds make a difference, man. That's why they might run. They must save this life. So these are the things we want from the country. So we turn a spotlight on corruption, my people. I'm going to see what corruption hurt the country. Where corruption has dragged out $200 billion annually out of Jamaica. Year before last year, this year, next year after next, $200 billion, we're going to lose it again. To corruption, misappropriation, mismanagement, $200 billion. What would $200 billion do for our country? And it seems as if these politicians now see what is happening to the country and the great danger and the threat to our country by losing so much money, family. So therefore, me look at that and say they want to keep us in a third world position. We must not move from a third world position as Jamaicans. So don't talk about America and Jamaica. Don't try to compare them because Jamaica is not America because America have more resources and money. Don't tell me Jamaica don't have no money. Where they find money from to steal $200 billion annually? $200 billion would that be? Where they find money from to steal $200 billion? It tell me that money is in Jamaica. You see, poor people can't get it. See, the girl get born up there, they come off foreign and go back to Jamaica. They might put on the paper so they might look help from the public to build house for the little girl and her father. When they get born out, you know, the two other siblings then dead. This one little girl survived. She come back to the burn victim with social media help. She come back and she get help and she go back to Jamaica. Now, what the government, what the job of the government? You know, by audacity that the paper they put out and beg the same people who help her already. They help her with the roof of her head like when I have no government. People, these things don't happen in America, Canada, England, my people. Me don't want it for my people. Acting as if we don't have the money, but back to the $200 billion every year. Not 200 million. 200 billion with a B, my people. So these are the things we start a latch on from the corruption metros in Jamaica can change. We can get water. We can get road. We can fix up infrastructure. We can create jobs, employment for people if them stop leak out 200 billion a year. The next party coming up power, if it not change, we're going to lose 200 billion annually. Same way. The next party coming up power, if it's not change, them going to be the sole shareholder of importation of rice and chicken and all type of stuff in the country while them in the office. Me one politician says she going to launch a perfume brand this year while she in her office. All them things are corruption. the prime minister and his wife position in office, a corruption. Look around you. Nepotism, my people. But them not talk about it in Jamaica. It's okay for the news and the journalists them out there. Everything is also, we get used to these things. It's okay, man. That's how the thing set. Not no sets of people. The prime minister and the wife in the office in Jamaica, it's cronyism. Cronyism, people. Who Andrew Owen's wife answer to? Who she answer to? Who reprimand her in the party? Her husband? Who she answer to? My people, look at it. So it's showing that it's wrong, people. Wrong is wrong. All these things wrong, people. It's like Joe Biden in the office and the wife owns some position in the same way. Then who Joe Biden wife for the answer to? Can she talk to her husband, Joe? Can Joe talk to her? Can he rough her up and tell her, say, no, you shouldn't do that? People always see the nepotism and the corruption and the wrongness in our country. These are the things more to say. The PNP come out and talk about. And don't be afraid about these things, Come out and talk about these things. Them things are no good. But guess what? They normalize these things like Miss Ones and this big, powerful politician in Jamaica. Me hear people talk about like a monarchy kind of stuff, like after Andrew Ones and Miss Ones and then his son them. People, I wonder if I understand what's going on in my country. What if I understand what's going on in Jamaica for the people of evil to get to this level, to even be thinking the way they might think? For Uno to be a think like, that, Uno knows that the level of stench in my country is like when I sit down in one stinking toilet for too long, you don't smell the stench. That's what's going on in Jamaica. You're in Jamaica and the corruption too long, like when me and you did there, Jamaica there. We wouldn't sit down around with Miss Owen, sit down in the office there. I yap up her mouth and I make out of a big speech. I rough up her type of minister because her husband are the boss and them can't talk back to her. Them are thinking the right people in my country. Me not see them thinking the upper so. So me say whatever upper so good, me want to Jamaica. And when the upper so, me don't want to see the Jamaica. Those things keep us third world and other people look for me as crooked. I tell the people, but nobody talk about these things. You know, hear the news media, not even the opposition come talk about it. Not even the opposition are beat jump on these things. Them wrong. If they are Canada, America, England, stuff like that. Wrong. Whatever they are foreign good, I move to Jamaica too. This year, I embark on a journey. And I call out all of the nonsense with their Jamaica when they are foreign. You know, the president and the prime minister in the office and the wife in there like a big bully about up everybody in the office. Them can't talk to her. She said, come out here, them bad up Mr. Tufton one time in that COVID there. Tufton couldn't talk to her. I mean, I don't think they're on good terms all now. Because your man and your husband are the boss. So you can go out there and talk tough and rough when you shouldn't in the office in the first place. Corruption. And now them cooking in Jamaica, that means and everybody in the office appears as if they're a thief. So everybody handle everything. The gravy train run. So 2 gravy train run to 1 yard. That's not right. I tell the people, you might not hear nobody talk about it, but tell that's not right. That you call nepotism. Cronyism. Who Miss Ones answer to? Who she answer to? Her husband? Her husband, better. Who she answer to? Who reprimand her if she should have done something wrong and get out of line? That's why I tell you, say, in the right people. In the right of the PNP do it, in the right of the Labour right do it. And they might do it in the open, no shame when it comes to corruption in Jamaica, That's blatant play. So that's why I come to tell you tonight, say, these are the videos I do. I mean, I have no mercy upon the PNP either. Me don't have no mercy upon the PNP either. Because I told them brought me here. And you have to be honest, people. If you want change, you cannot pipe on one party. Be honest. The change, the downfall of Jamaica come from both parties. Think about 1962 till now. What kind of Jamaica we have? What Jamaica was like. We have a coffee industry. When I born, coffee industry, I mean I born 62, I born later than that. Coffee industry, the cocoa. The cocoa for make chocolate industry, the sugar cane industry, the banana industry, we have the bus them, we have the phone box them there everywhere. We have better roads, people. Some of the roads in Jamaica, they only look at the good piece of road left in the neighborhood there. Them they in there from long time. No for have some good road in Jamaica. Where they in there from back in the days. When wash out and go and look a piece of the asphalt today. Where they there from long time. That's Jamaica. But these youngsters nowadays, if you not tell them what Jamaica used to be like, them just believe say I saw Jamaica just them born come see Jamaica pop down. Them not see no better. More than what broker that tell them, see me Clarks here. They don't understand that Jamaica was better than this. A politician bring we here, so we have a real service all about in Jamaica. You go to school, you get school uniform, shirt and pants material. You get girl, I get the school uniform to blouse and skirt material, or frock and blouse material. You get milk powder at school, you get cornmeal, you get flour at school, you get bulgur at school to carry home, you get milk at school to take home, family. Do you hear me? We have to get all these things at school to take home to people. Tell me, what kind of Jamaica was that? See, the government make sure say we have storeroom with food in them all in school. We got all in school. We have storeroom there with food always. Always storeroom with food in a school. Which school in Jamaica have storeroom with food in there right now, today at 2023? We're supposed to be smart and wise and more intelligent and have more money. What school in Jamaica in 2023, you see, people, what school in Jamaica in 2023 have storeroom with food in it? Even just the cooking in the canteen. Wait, people, I want to see where we are come from. So when you believe they mash down all of that, don't tell me so we can't. All of them industry, they are corruption, mash them up. We have factories right through Jamaica. Jackie's factory down at Hanover. Remember that one day when we built underwear and all type of stuff. Jamaica was up there. And if these guys did keep Jamaica on the same level and build on it, instead of steal from it and mash down the country, Jamaica would have been fairer. Think about it. Think about the industries that we have in Jamaica. If these guys who place in office was building on it, Jamaica would go like this. We have an European people. Here Jamaica. Jamaica was popping. So why we come to today we can't even keep an airport? We sell out the airport, we sell out the port. We turn worthless. And this is what the new generation, the millennials, I hate them are born and have sense and come see this kind of dirty, corrupted Jamaica. Jamaica been corrupted from a long time, but the level of stench wasn't in a Jamaica family. We never have this level of stench in Jamaica. When we born, Jamaica was a beautiful place. Nothing's are going. You have people that come in your yard, people. Let me tell you something. Pimento are going. Pimento. Let me tell you, man, back in the days. Even because some young people, if me not telling you, and older folks not telling how good Jamaica was, you believe I just saw Jamaica just dirty and tan and dirt and piled up everywhere and politicians. We never have no politicians are crooked, man. We never have no politicians are crooked, man. Back in the days when I grew up, my people, you saw people that come by pimento from pimento. You have a pimento tree, them, come and provide them when they're from town, come a country. So we have pimento tree, you can see people pimento tree. And you have people that pick pimento to sell. Now the big building back them. And even the pimento leaves. After the people then pick up the pimento berry after the leaf, the man toss them out. You have company where, me know this company used to do in middle quarters. We buy the pimento, leave them to make oil out of it. That's how Jamaica was progressive. You say we're progressive people. Me say even the pimento leaf. Even the pimento leaf, after they pick up the pimento berry after the leaf, we know one company down quarters, one factory down there back in the days, no people. Jamaica didn't move, people. Jamaica was a move in a progressive country. What happened to it 2023? We thought, worthless man. So even the pimento trash, after they pick up the pimento, they buy that. Trucks are go around, full load of trucks, some even hire youth and get job to go around and driver. They go pick up the pimento trash. The people that get paid for them pimento trash, the pimento leaves, and they go make oil. Oil they make out of pimento oil. Out of the leaves, my people. You ackee from a tree. Industries are pop. Work for cannery. Me know one cannery so down so we don't have dolly stand there. But them can ackee. Me know the place still open, people. Back in the days, we were progressive people, me say. We are movers and shakers. And we're going to keep it on a playing field and build on it instead of remove stuff from it like the 200 billion. Hold on there. Any country with $200 billion a move every year. Corruption, misappropriation, mismanagement. What kind of country we gonna have? The country not gonna mash down and pop down. What country can sustain that type of thievery? What country? What country can go under that? And how many decades am I do this? People, let me tell you, Jamaica, because the youngsters don't know the man. Sugar cane and popping, man. The cartridge, they blow a sugar factory, you know. You think when you hear the cartridge, blow you for miles. Whole pa man, I go for them cane field, go work. And come off at evening time, and ride them bicycle, and walk and talk, come take bus and taxi and go home. That's the Jamaica, my band come see people. But because of mismanagement, misappropriation, and corruption by these politicians, PNP and Labour, right? None of the industry not there right now. We import everything from foreign people. The amount of food we used to import overseas, you see. And just yellow yam alone. Things used to be nice back then. I wouldn't lie to you. Things used to be better back then. It appears as if things better now because they have the pretty car now and the pretty clothes, the shiny objects. But when they look at the structure, it's like painting up a house and chiching yam out the board them. It's like painting up a house and the foundation can crumble at any minute. But the outside nice and beautiful. That's what happened in Jamaica now. Pretty cars, phone and everything beautiful. But the structure of Jamaica is not there. Has been weakened by crooked politicians. So I have no mercy upon PNP and Labour rights. Don't come from my page and take up on none of them, please. Me I beg you now. Me I beg you now. Because we still have the canker today. That's why we're still losing $200 billion a year. What country can sustain them type of thievery? What country? You tell me if I hated them I said we. You tell me if they're not keeping a third world country. You tell me. You tell me if I'm not and them places I said me. That's why. Me I look up on political corruption. When I see a foreign and we see them at it so me I call them out, family. Me I call them out. We under England, right? Jamaica's under England. Still under England rule. And we see Boris Johnson the other day getting in trouble for so minute to us, Jamaica. Because, minute to the people in England. They don't take them things that simple. But to Jamaica, we have said, no, man, I man, do nothing, man. Not to get rid of the man. In Jamaica, we would have said, that is nothing to get rid of Boris Johnson for. We would have moved him. We're so deep in corruption. But we under England. But why we are so corrupt? Why? You think we should make them get away with the things? When them get away that Jamaica will see a go on England? How should we be satisfied? And then let me see about England, man get in a trouble just to tell a lie. Some of the comments of a pet and powder, no politician, no Mark, no Andrew, none of them. But I was happy to see Brother Mark sign the code of conduct. Me happy to see that, people. I'm going to come out and do my video them. I'm going to say, Mrs. Step Tech. I see them make moves, I see stuff come out on the paper. Because don't believe them, I see the video them, you know. They make nice. Too much crooks in office. So they come out on the paper and say, well, Brother Mark sign it, you know. Mark sign this, right? He signed the code of conduct. The man discloses asset. It's good step forward. It's better step than Andrew take. Because him not show nothing. Him not sign nothing. And you're a prime minister in the office. We don't want no crooks in office. That's my problem and that's the gripe we have with these shameless crooks. You can't have no shame and no pride when world leaders are look on Jamaica and see this stuff in the news. All of these in the news, I can go Google everything we're saying. When world leaders are look on Jamaica and say, boy, real third world country, look at them. Real third world country, man. I tell you, real third. Look at the prime minister and his wife in office. Look at them. Look at them. That could happen in America, Canada, England. Could happen here. Eh? Look at them. They have world leaders and people in other countries. I say, look at them. Corrupt leaders, the wife and him in office same time. Look at them. Prime minister don't declare his asset. Look at them. The prime minister in office, but they can't sign in the code of conduct. Look at them. Those are the things that keep we third world and make other people look at us crooked like the third world we are. Our actions suit the name third world. When so many of us been going to first world for so long, not with their first world country. Millions of us live here. We know better. We want better. Politicians know better too. But under the cloud, a darkness and the smoke and all them things, they dust up everything and the mud. It's like a desert they make them bread. When everything dusty and mud up and cloudy, it seems as if a desert the corruption take place. And when the smoke is cleared, them come out with a big bag. Eh? No more people. Me dead serious, no more. We're going to call out them corruption in the office. They say anything the America will go than Canada and England. Or any country under there. And there's some 3 countries are good things they would like to emulate, copy, and bring back a country. It's not there's people, there's stuff out of so we don't like to see back at Jamaica. But we want to copy and take back to Jamaica. If you want to be a third world country, what you do? Don't you copy what third world countries doing? If you want to be a third world country, don't you copy? Why we not copy the laws? Why we not copy the good things then from third world country, from first world country rather? Why we not copy the good things where at least we bring our standard up? Why are we not copying the right thing? Why are we not copying the law? Because politicians will be cut off. They couldn't get the teeth no more. And if they can't get the teeth no more, many people in office today in Jamaica wouldn't be in the politics. You think a lot of people here still coming to office in Jamaica, you think them only in there just because they love Jamaica, they are patriots? They are in there for themselves, to serve themselves, not you. How can you be in the office and you import goods to Jamaica while you're in the office? These are big type of stuff, you know. How you're in the office, you find time to ship and hustle the office, all type of business. You ship rice, me as a politician, ship chicken parts, politicians ship onion and vegetables, all kind of stuff. No wonder who has ship fertilizer, who has ship this, who has ship that. That means everybody locked down the shipment department. Have special license to ship stuff in Jamaica while in the office. While in office, you can make policy that benefit your stuff that you're shipping in the country. You can write policy to benefit yourself just like on the right policy to silence the integrity commissioner. We don't write policy to cover up on our ass every step of the step. We don't want no more of that. We don't want no more crooks in office. For Jamaica to be clear from under this rubble of corruption, my people. We have to look out on both sides. No more diarted, nothing. That not help with people. PNP come and take the vote and gone. When you going to see them again? When? Tell me when. When you going to see them come back in the constituency? Like seriously. Then the same thing again. We're old enough to know that. Look at so. See my seniority here, so. Grey beard. Long time around and so see two of them a dance. Labour right come in at the same thing, they win. When last you see a Labour right in their community? When last you see a representative come round there, them in the power right now. When last they come do anything for the community and lift up something in the community, do something. When last? They vote for them, don't? Me talk about Labour right in the power right now. PNP come is the same thing. Me witness both of them people. There ain't no difference around here. Thief a thief, corruption a corruption. And if I lose 200 billion under both of them, what good are they to our country? More than take us down this road and strip us of every industry. We have everything we got. We have sugar. Look how the government them work this. Look how they work this now. We have sugar cane and everything are going good in Jamaica. All the industry people, banana, coconut people, everything are pop. Wrap up the industry people. Mash them down. Sugar, not with sugar cane and them a plant on this estate again. Guess what them do now? No? Mash, name out the money, rob out the money, thief out the money. Mash down sugar, turn around and sell sugar land to foreigners. So what this type of dirty people let me know. So then they decide to elevate and lift up back sugar again. So there is no way to reverse the curse. Eh? There's no, we're not going to lift up sugar again or put something on sugar land. There's no people them not plan to do nothing. Can you take the land and sell it out? Why not flip the idea? Since we don't sugar and sell it, nobody blah blah blah. Flip it and do something else on the land. But no, we're so worthless. We wrap up everything until sell out the land. We look like some dirty worthless grand picnic where grandparents worked so hard and left the house and property for. Left it for them. As they grow old and they sell it out for buy crack and go get out the money and all type of thing and mash up everything where grandma and grandfather worked so hard for. Think about it. The founding fathers rolling in them grave for one to do to Jamaica and all the industries. You know, wicked. Yeah? A lot of things Michael Manley do. Good for the country. And even the PNP come shit up all over it. Forgive me Spanglish, people. Even the PNP come shit up all over it. People, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Do you like me I tell? Eh? All the great forefathers, them, the little thing what them do. We come and mash it up. Look here, if they wasn't doing something good, if somebody wasn't doing something good, we wouldn't have the train industry. We wouldn't have the cocoa industry. We wouldn't have the coffee industry. We wouldn't have the banana and the cane industry. We wouldn't have phone booth everywhere. We wouldn't have none of that if somebody wasn't doing good. If somebody wasn't thinking for the future, we would not have that. All we have to do is build on it. Build on it. And with technology, we get better. Things get more efficient because we can put in more modern equipment and machine where whatever industry requires it. We should have built on it. But we call like so dirty what is Grand Picnic. We not build on nothing. Now mash up with Grandparents Foundation. Look at the country. No. Not even garbage I pick up, boy. Eh? Not even garbage. And when we never have fridge in our house and ice, man have to come sell ice out of truck. I have to go down the road go buy a block of ice. Jamaica was better. When we used to buy butter shoes and couldn't buy Clarks and Cougar, Jamaica was better. Whenever we go knock people gate and buy socks and ice out of cheese pan and out of bag from them, Jamaica used to be better. When we used to get a phone box, go turn up in a line to get a call from the phone, Jamaica was better. When we used to wait for a country bus and if one country bus left, you have to walk or hop a truck or beg some ride out there, Jamaica was better. Those were the better days. Literally better. You could sleep in the windows and door open. What have we become, man? What have we become? Look at us. Too much corruption from both sides. Even the PNP do stuff against Michael Manley, you know. Can Michael Manley create the NHT? Look at this. And PNP and Labour right a thief money out of NHT. Look at that. So it shows us they collect some Grand Picnic where grandparents work hard and left property and land for and bank account. And the Grand Picnic just come and mash up everything. PNP and Labour, look at it, no man. How can they blame one and they blame the other? PNP and Labour right steal out of housing trust. And Michael Manley see the need for house over poor people head. Right? That was created to put house over the regular Joe head at Jamaica. The man work at the sugar factory. Michael Manley look past you. That's why you see some people live around sugar factory. They look a house around there. Hey, they look a nurse, they look a teacher, they look a police, they look a DC. You can't get a house and trust, you know. The regular people, the regular Joe, house for you. Michael Manley created that, my people. But look what housing trust gone to now. That the police can buy a house at Jamaica through housing trust. Nurse can't get none. It's almost impossible for a police to go pay a mortgage right now. Teacher, nurse, the people it was designed for. Both PNP and Labour right dip in a NHT contribution, which is not their money, it's money that me and you contribute to the housing trust. Them go in at it every year and bail out money, PNP and Labour right. So even the PNP shit up over what Manley created. Wrong, man. Wrong, man. And nothing they do against Michael Manley. Michael Manley, I think, was one of the best leader in Jamaica. Be honest, my people. He was the best leader. Implement a lot of stuff. Jamal, all type of stuff. What happened to Jamal? Enough stuff a man create near out, you know. Not just by labor right, you know, but PNP take a bat and knock it to, you know. People, but that's what I'm sure to say. Open the eyes. Corruption or what? Kill Jamaica. So I mean, I'm not laughing with no politician in Jamaica. I swear to God. I not hug up PNP. I not hug up Labour right. Mark and Andrew Owners. I not laugh with them. Action more to see. They were chatting at the podium now going to help we. We are getting the chatting for our boy. Look at us. You know something older than Andrew Owners? Me a older man for Andrew Owners. Look at us. Me a big man. Me use all of that. Me see PNP do it from your boy, you know. Me see Labour do it. Both parties promise you road and water from when? Jamaica is a land of food and water, and some people might have their little pipe. And once or twice out of the week, they get water out of it. People are calling from Portland, tell me, say, Carlos, and months we don't get water out of the pipe. Jamaica is a land of food and water. Them have council, them have MP. Nobody care about the people. How can no water coming out of the pipe and this is not a big emergency? People. How can no water now come out of your pipe and this is not an emergency? You see, that don't happen to some people. These are the things we don't want to happen to in Jamaica. You have a pipe and you get water out of it. Months you don't get water out of it, but you have a pipe, right? You say you have a pipe. Millions of dollars spent for run that pipe there. Me know pipe in Jamaica right now. There's a pipe in Jamaica, some pipe out there where JC Hutchison run in Jamaica, in East constituency. Miles and miles of pipe. You want bet it cost millions of dollars? No water in them JC Hutchison. No water in them. How many years now, JC? JC Hutchison, no water in the pipe them. We run from quarters, Ghana New Market, somewhere like that. Where the water in the pipe them JC Hutchison? JC Hutchison, where the water in the pipe them? You spend money. Give you look at inchman them to dig out the hole. A lot of work put into that JC Hutchison. No water in the pipe there. Tell me, people. And this is not an emergency. People, you cannot have pipe in America and water and come treat in an emergency. It'll make the evening news like we're going to Flint and one down Mississippi the other day. Them think they will make news. Them think they will disgrace the mayor and disgrace the politician. People, I tell you, you can't have the people not get no water and this is just normal, it's okay and not make news. You swap in Flint, it's a disgrace. And you have down south the other day, them think that disgrace, them think they make news and then just stop. Rub them every day them in the news. Do you understand what I say? Because them think it's normal for people to have water in their pipe. These are the type of stuff we want to stop at Jamaica. And we have all these projects in Jamaica. Half-ass project. You do half-fight and then you let the money wrap up. And then have the rest of the money to continue the project and work a pipe buried under the ground. Millions of dollars, miles of pipe buried under the ground. Waste of money, JC Hutchison. Millions of dollars, miles and miles of pipe under the ground. Not even one drip of water. Tell me, poor people. I could have gone on with type of corruption and gone over the country, but signing non-disclosure agreement, when you look at the people, when you see what it's all about, and pay attention to these things, people. At Jamaica, I say above all things. We don't love no man, no party. So let me read a little piece before we leave you guys of what Integrity Commission accepts proposal for shadow cabinet to sign code of conduct. So this is This is come from the book of the Gleaner. All right. Golden suggested that the members of the shadow cabinet each be given opportunity to sign to these leadership commitments rather than me doing it for them. That's the part me like, Mr. Golden. You hear him say? Golden suggested that the members of the shadow cabinet each be given the opportunity to sign to these leadership commitments rather than me doing it for them. So like me say, based on what me read here, it seems as if the Integrity Commission want, and each leader, they have the president of the PNP and the president and the leader of the JLP to sign one thing that cover every one of them party member. So Andrew sign one will cover all his PNP and all his labor right, and Mark Golden sign one to cover all his labor right. But I think it's the best way this, the idea that Mark Golden said. You're not going to sign for something and then later on, you don't know what a man is going to do. Make every individual responsible for their own code of conduct. So if Mark had signed it, the code of conduct for everybody covered, no, it don't work so. And the next man go in their party go do something down the road the other day, it'll come back upon you. So what Mark do is sign for him. And ask that all the members in the opposition to sign for them. So now we're going to look at which crook in the PNP decides that they don't want to sign it. And we're going to look for the crook them at the labor right who don't want to sign it. Mark Golden signed for him, so basically not for hide, right? So him signed for him and declares asset. So we have some shady character in the PNP, see where some questionable character still in the PNP, hang up on some old PG and Porsche corruption. That's another type of corruption we want, family. We don't want that moving forward. Them old PG and Porsche corruption, when you have in the PNP sit down the behind Mark, you not going to work. If you sign on code of conduct. Mark did right. I agree with that. So Golden suggested that the members of the shadow cabinet each be given opportunity to sign these leadership commitment rather than me doing it for them. The Board of Commission of the Integrity Commission on Monday considered and approved the adjustment. You see that? So them adjust it because Mark said, it better every man sign for them, you know. We can't sign for you. So them see that people, and I agree with that. I agree with the adjustment. So the IC executive, the Integrity Commission executive, Greg Christie told the Gleaner that the chairman of the anti-corruption body, Justice Retired Seymour Panton, will not countersign the dated and date the document, after which a copy will be returned to Golden. All right. So let me read a bit better than that. So the Gleaner, I'll read back over. IC Executive Director Greg Christie told the Gleaner that the chairman of the anti-corruption body, Justice Retired Seymour Panton, will now countersign and date the document, after which a copy will be returned to Golden. So that's good, and sealed. That's in the bag. The commission has asked the opposition leader, through the utility of his good office, to encourage the members of his shadow cabinet, opposition members of parliament, and opposition senators to follow suit and subscribe to the reference leadership code of conduct as he has done, said Christie. That's leadership. That's setting example. That's drawing the line in the sand. So if the leader of the PNP party sign it, may I look for the rest of the man and sign it quick and fast. That's leadership. Argument done. People will not go on the thing, you know. I mean, I love Mark Golden. You know what I mean? I love man at party. Just do the right thing. I mean, I have nothing against the man either, but when I say I love, I mean, you know, I know. You know, I don't know. Mad love me up in no politician where me I said that about Mark Golden. Me just I see it, I country me in a. See? Christie said he sent a letter to Golden on Monday formally advising him of the commission decision. He also noted that the leadership code of conduct was first sent to the opposition leader on November 15, 2022, and acknowledged on that day as received. Meanwhile, the commission said it has not received a response from Prime Minister Andrew Holness to its November 15, 2022 letter, to which the leadership commitment document was attached for his review, subscription, and signature. Last Thursday, National Integrity Action Principal Director, Professor Emeritus Trevor Monroe, urged Holness and Golden to promptly sign the proposed Code of Conduct. Among other principles, the Code of Conduct, the Code commits each leader to honesty, accountability, and openness in fulfilling their public duties. People, that's what it's all about, you know. It's no trick, nothing. We have a sign. All they want them asking for is honesty. And the IC Integrity Commission, that's their job to write this code of conduct. That's their job to create it and give to these politicians. That's their job to beat out corruption. Like we say, we have the name, you know. We have the Mocha, we have the Sisoka, we have all of this. We have all of this name in Jamaica. Sounds so beautiful. But it seems as if they don't have the teeth. So it seems as if Integrity Commission are trying to do something here. So we're going to see what kind of pressure the politician have put back. The man already put gag order upon the Integrity Commissioner. I mean, like Mark Golden, you already signed this. Your next fight is to get the gag order of the Integrity Commissioner. Because if they might sign this and all that, if anything come out, Integrity Commission still can't say anything. So that be null and void same way. So the next fight, me not like Mark Golden to do, is get the fight for the Integrity Commissioner to be ungagged. Take the gag order for Integrity Commissioner. You understand what I say, people? Wow. People. So let me read this one more time, man. Among other principles, the code commits each leader to honesty, accountability, and openness in fulfilling their public office. So Mark Golden already commit to be honest and fair and all this stuff. Andrew Holness can't sign the code of conduct because he cannot commit, you know, to be honest and to be all accountable, and be fair in public office. That's the only reason why you can't commit to something like that, and that's unfair. At a time when leaders in all sectors are called on to set an example in word and deeds, in raising rapidly declining standards of public behavior, further delay in our political leaders' commitment to adhere to ethical behavior is unacceptable, Monroe said. It is unacceptable. It is unacceptable to delay signing like this when the erosion of the country, the corruption and Nyamuyo raw like a chichi. The leadership code of conduct contains 7 principles of public life. The first, selflessness, urges holders of public office to act solely in terms of public interest. They should not do so in order to gain financial or other material benefit from themselves, their family, or friends, the code added. And I agree with that. Another principle states that the holders of public office should not place themselves under financial or other obligation to individuals or organizations that might seek to encourage improper behavior in the performance of their official duties. I agree with that. A third principle highlighted by the Commission is honesty. Holders of public office have a duty to declare any private interests related to their public duties and to take steps to resolve any conflicts arising in a way that protects the public interest it proposed. People, I agree with that. The other principles are objectively accountability, openness, and leadership. The IC, which is Integrity Commission, is mandated and empowered by law to develop codes of conduct for public bodies and public officials. And the same person that put code, then put zip up them out. These are the same body. This is the same commission they put gag order on. What leader put on gag order upon Integrity Commission? A leader will have no integrity. Listen to me. The Integrity Commission is mandated and empowered by law to develop codes of conduct for public bodies and public officials. People will say we have the stops, But the stops them in Jamaica now work because politicians are fight them every way. When them now fight them, have them hand in it, turn it and twist it, whatever the way they want the outcome to be. These are the things I'm telling you, We have Integrity Commission and we have Auditor General. Our Auditor General placed documents and the DPP desk for prosecution of politicians and no move to make. No move to make. So if you have the Auditor General doing some audit on you and come up with, say, boy, DPP must prosecute. That means the Auditor General finds something out. We have not seen anything or heard anything from that. Our Integrity Commission and Auditor General collect them. They might get fight. And parallel willing, me don't know a fair power, me don't know a fair job, Me don't know if they put the DPP in it as a block, like a goalkeeper, to block all the shots them that's coming in. Me don't know if that go on the parallel willing, because she was on her way out and Andrew Ones grab her back, the woman retire, and on her way out, and she get pulled back in, And like all she is in Jamaica is blocking progress. It seems as if all she's doing is blocking progress. What am I telling you say about these females in Jamaica? They don't even take up for the female. Females in Jamaica don't even empower other females in Jamaica. They allow Jamaican women to get battered, rapists, just walk and all type of stuff, just run all over the woman them. They don't even take up for the woman them. With females in office in Jamaica, their sole duty is to serve men like some slave. That's why I say some of them call like some battered women. Me do videos like that. I hope you guys catch that one I do. Doing nothing good around here. The lying and hiding stuff for dirty men in office. And I wish parallel women I'd take the time out and retire when she get it. Because there was no such social media scrutiny hot like a fire now. Now you're standing in the middle of the fire. Because you're a bad man. You're in there for what? Be a goalkeeper for black. Everything we are coming, all incoming. Dash when you need for dash way. Cover when you need for cover. And that it look like to us. It appears to us like you're there just to cover the dirt of this administration. That's what it appears to us as, sister. It looked to us like your job is just to cover the dirt of this dirty government. As a DPP, don't make all those fall upon your lady. Don't make all those fall down for you. You should have retire and go on where you go already. You look like you're just there behind as a goalkeeper. That's what they look like. No more crooks in office. We're tired of corruption. We are tired of corruption. So let me read this way again. The IC is mandated and empowered by law to develop codes of conduct for public bodies and public officials. You know? I understand people. Them think of some serious stuff, you know. Tired of crooks in office, people. We love the country. And a man we love and a party we love. We don't love no PNP. I'm not dead for no labor right. No man can't do no wrong for me. And that me want, people of a country. For too long. Look, remember me tell where Jamaica come from, you know. When you see where Jamaica come from, I just explain to where Jamaica come from, family. Far where I come from as a people. Far. Where I come from, far people. Far where I come from as a people. You understand me? We as Jamaicans coming from far. And when you look upon all the industries that used to be in Jamaica, and they just disappear. It's like we never have them. And we just settle with this up. And cool, we look at foreign logo, and bring some up a Chinese country. And we buy some Chinese stuff and things, and this are the best, all the shiny and the pretty stuff then. When in reality, the structure of Jamaica is really gone. Because we not produce nothing, and we not eat what we grow and grow what we eat. Your structure, your country is really rotten out. If you have $200 billion annually, move out your country. Misappropriation by corruption and mismanagement. The core of your country rotten out. And when done politicians come and come give you a bag of grocery, when a thief $200 billion a year money should have go in a social program, with fund food program and all type of program to give people. So only now to come out like a rabbit with a drugs done, a drug lord or a scammer, come give bags of food to people. Enough of the goddamn corruption. I'm tired of it. People, tell me what you think in the comment section. You know, say, people, we're tired of the corruption, people. We are tired of the corruption. We have a prime minister who have not declared the asset and don't sign the code of conduct. I mean, I'm going to stop until we read something about it when the man declares asset and file. If you have no shame, since the man has no shame in the office, you know. Not no shame. And your wife sit down there like to have some royalty. When all that is straight nepotism, straight cronyism, straight corruption. What you do with you and the wife in the office? Straight nepotism, straight cronyism, straight corruption. But all these things don't bother the news media in Jamaica. The news media in Jamaica don't take up for the Jamaican people. They don't work on behalf of the people to expose corruption and bring the truth to the people. They would more side on the side of the politician, paint him, oh, what a beautiful guy, and lie to the people. Tell me if I lie, I tell people. You tell me if that's wrong. Wrong is wrong, people. We cannot have you and your wife in the office and go on like some royalty and you want to come out to your wife or take over office. That is wrong. That's corruption you look on in a plain sight. That is corruption in a plain sight, people. But corruption is so normalized in Jamaica. We don't say nothing, man. Man are shipping food and shipping importation of goods and food in the country while they sit in the office. We don't say nothing because that's normalized, man. Politicians walk around and buy vote all on camera. That's not man, that normalized man, that's not man. We're tired of that shit. Forgive me, Spanglish people. I didn't mean to go there. But we're tired of that. We're tired of that, people. Can't you have a better country? Why are them keeping us third world? Is their intention to keep us third world, people? They're not trying to bring us first world. Because they're not trying to bring us first world. They're going to adapt first world principles, even the laws. Eh? Come on, family. Come on. So you're coming out community. All the house around you, well painted up, the land look nice and green. You buy this house, you're coming this house, and your house, you know, paint up, that strip off of the wall, you dry up and all them things there. You look around your family. You look around, you look at the third world country, you're looking around at the other yards, when they're nice and green. People tell me, say, they're going to adapt it. People, unless you want your house like a crack house continually, like a third world country, you would adapt what your neighbor do to them yard to keep them yards so green. You tell me, say, you want to look and learn, people. Tell me, say, you look and learn. You come in a community, you buy a house, and the house you run down and this and that. Tell me, say, you look for your neighbor land and learn. Tell me, say, you look and learn. Tell me, say, you drive around and find out which house, you go paint the house. You drive around and take pictures of houses that you like. And you adapt that, people. I saw you go. You go paint the house. If you want to really come up with a good paint color, drive around, man. Get a camera and take pictures of houses that look good. You copy good stuff, bring come to Jamaica. Don't tell me say Jamaica is a third world country forever, family till we dead. It will be if we have $200 billion I come out of office annually and nobody's held accountable. Ever. It will be. It will continue to be a third world country if politicians are not held accountable. It will be if politicians are always above the Jamaican law. It will be continually to if we have some DPP who block all the proper prosecution and send who we got prison, who they want to go to prison, who they want to stay out. These things, people, are corruption. Corruption to the highest level. Corruption to the highest level. So let me give you a little piece of, before me leave, I give you one more thing. One more piece of knowledge. People, crime in Jamaica is bad. Now, all the cinema run up and down with crime in Jamaica. PNP will not solve crime. Labour Right will not solve crime the way we approach crime. Now, we're doing things wrong when it comes to our Minister of National Security. Let's start from the top. Because if you're going to fight crime, we start from the top. And this is the piece of knowledge I want to give you. Who is your Minister of National Security? Whether PNP or Labour Right. Because we have many. Under PNP, we have the man of Labour Right. And they do the same thing, right? We have Minister of National Security in Jamaica. Remember we are talking about crime, you know. The Minister of National Security. The security for the whole nation. Right? But who is our Minister of National Security? He's a politician. He's a vote-begging politician. A vote-soliciting politician. He must have to beg vote and be elected in to sit in his seat. He have to get vote, beg vote, all type of stuff. Do all type of kuno stuff like what any politician do in Jamaica to continue sit in that seat. Well, PNP do it, Labour Right do it. Now, we shouldn't put the Minister of National Security through that pressure. A Minister of National Security should be independent. A man who elected by the Prime Minister and go through the vetting process through Congress, right? And the Senate, right? Talk to people. At Jamaica, we talk about who wants to do the right thing. You understand? Our Minister of National Security is a vote-begging politician that is aligned with the Labour Party or the PNP party, whoever is in power at that time. Do you expect a politician do wrong in the Labour Party, our Minister of National Security, going to dash them out there? And if it's PNP in power, do you think the Minister of National Security would do anything to them? It should be an independent man. You get nominated by the Prime Minister. Yes, the Prime Minister in the office will be Andrew Honest now. You have the right to nominate who you want to be. But you go to the vetting process. You know, come here. You go to the vetting process. You go to Senate. You go to them and they ring you out. I saw you go. Don't get no dirty man and look a friend come put you there. You must go to the Senate and get ring out. I always say if you're clean for the other side, you're fit for the job. Just like when you do up yourself. That's how it's supposed to be a Jamaica people. Look as if we don't make a mistake. The Minister of National Security will never keep Jamaica safe if, I saw you go. The Minister of National Security will never keep the nation safe if his own party are do the dirt. So that's why the Minister of National Security, the way we do it in Jamaica, it will never stop crime. We need a man, independent brother. When he put on him clothes every day and come to the office, that's all him do. That's all they do, brother. And you can in there as long as you work at the convenience of the Prime Minister, you can fire anytime, and you do a good job, you stay there. You understand me? So it's not a man where the Prime Minister just pull and put in an office. Handpicked man. You understand me? And then they call him Labour Right or PNP. I don't say the National Security Minister cannot vote. But you can't go out there on a campaign. Yeah, people, this is wrong. Things that used to be okay first time, people. These are wrong. Now that we grew up, now that we have knowledge, people, look around and say this is wrong. Look how we choose Minister of National Security and the PNP and Labour Right. Do you expect the PNP Minister of National Security, who is a vote, is a MP, a vote beggar? Do you expect him to go snitch for the PNP then when they do dirt and bring in guns and drugs? Do you expect him to do that? So do you expect Chang to snitch and the Labour Right them? That means say him not secure the nation then. He might pick and choose. So I hope me explain something to you tonight. I hope me explain tonight. We need different Minister of National Security. No matter who we put in there, if they're not going to shake up the top, how we do things, people. They say a lot of things in Jamaica need to be changed, man. It's people like us who grow up and fly out and see the things. And we want, if we bring back a Jamaica, we want the better for our country. We see it. So how come them not say the Minister of National Security a vote beggar, a vote solicitor, he must go beg vote. So even if they have the wickedest criminal in their constituency, he's not going to say nothing, he's not going to rackle no feather. If I want to be voted back in because they put him under pressure when I forgot beg vote for all in office. So them shouldn't put the Minister of National Security to them the pressure there. It should be an independent man. That's all you have to do is come in. Prime Minister pick you. You go through the vetting process. You just walk to your office. Every day you go to work, that's all they do. You're not going to run up and down pan no campaign. We're not going to see up on no podium, pan no mic. I tell you Andrew Onis is the best or Mark Golden is the best. We don't have to see you out there do that. You're the Minister of National Security. Go vote. We don't have to know who you vote for either. You have all right to vote. But we don't have to see you up on a campaign trail. No, and that's how it's supposed to go. Our Minister of National Security must be independent. Until we have an independent Minister of National Security, then we're ready to fight crime. People love them. Manners of respect. On this page, things must make sense. And we try to make sense of things on this page. And 2 minutes no sense. Make sure, say, in the comment section, no give me sense in every sentence. People, this is 2 minutes sense. Make sure, say, in the comments, no give me sense in every sentence. That rhyme me? Yeah, man. Give me sense in every sentence in the comment section coming out of sense. All right, guys. So, we love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out here. For every patriot, if you love Jamaica, big up yourself and you want better for Jamaica. Big up yourself, you mean your people good. You want them get a piece of this. Just like come and live a foreign, them can live a foreign too. See we are at Jamaica. Just like come and live up so me have lights. If it get too hot, we can go turn on the AC. Don't tell me so you can't live like that in Jamaica. Me see you have sun out there, they might put solar upon the people. They might keep a third world country. People, is a deliberate act. Why they not put solar in the people? Solar, I think like solar, you know. When Chinese make so much solar, you know. As Chinese make a lot of that, we and the Chinese are friends. And you want them to say much shipment of solar not coming, so we bring down the price on the solar panel so we can have solar in Jamaica. He's the pressure of poor people. No, them not doing that. Because somebody have to be in a JPS pocket. Doing that to help the people is going to hurt money. I come to JPS pocket. Go into their pocket because JPS are going to lose money. So they can't stop the constant stream of money. I'm going to have some dirty men pocket. Just like the chicken that the politician them ship in. I personally believe is the chicken, the feeding shortage is behind politician personal business by sitting down in the office there with them nasty corruption and shipping chicken in the country, import chicken in the country. And because they want them chicken sell, they might kill out the small farmer, so therefore them create a chicken feeding crisis. That's how Carlos feel. That's my sole opinion. It's only God can come and tell me that them do. Because the personal business overlap with government business and them not care. Them not shame people. Them not care. Anyway, people, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Manners and respect, Daniel and Debbie and Shop Boss. What go on there? Manners and respect. You know. Shop Boss TV production. Go check him out, people. You know, say a patriotism I did over here, so you know. Yeah, man. Patriotism. And it grant manners and respect, you know. Yeah, man. Too much corruption in Jamaica, man. You know. And more brownfield. Too much corruption, man. Too much corruption, man. Fancy face. Too much corruption, man. Kerry Briscoe, manners and respect, man. Eh? Near music scene, manners and respect, man, to everybody I saw. And me say, I'm going to call the name, man. Just, hey, you go and stay, man. And next time, me buzz the name as we can go through. Because I know everything set, man. Calling, bro, enough love, manners and respect. But that's why I tell you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Jamaican Carlos TV, people. Look here. It's when they come on my page. Someone who brand new over here, no, you know. It's when they come. Make yourself at home. We are family. Let's say make yourself at home. And I mean, so just come in my house, come near out, sit down and watch TV and burn out the cable and electricity and go in the fridge, go drink up my juice and near out the food. I mean, when somebody say make yourself at home, that means if you see the dog to walk, go walk the dog and make the dog poo-poo. And don't forget to carry plastic bag to clean it up, just like I would. If a bird want feeding, go feed me bird. If it's a place want to sweep up, go sweep it up. If you say make yourself at home, this is a family thing over here, so. So therefore, once you come over here, so family, you like, you subscribe. You like, you thumbs up, you do something, people. You comment, even comment. Do something. Don't just come over here and sit down and do nothing. We have family over here. And this page is a resistance. We're tired of the kunamuno. We're tired of the nonsense. We want change for PNP. We want change for labor right. We want labor right hungry and PNP hungry. Them have an office them can go to. We want to have the roof over the head of the husband kicking out of the boyfriend, kicking out of the on the road. We have office so they can go to the government, give them shelter over the head. These are the stuff we want for UNO. For labor right and PNP, no one them teeth for $200 million a year social program that. Social services. Eh? Down the hospital, equipment. Eh? Police don't get paid about $200 million gone every year. We want better for everybody, man. And a PNP and labor right. Me see, me a friend with a PNP and me a friend with a labor right, man. Me not condemn none of them for the politics. Me a friend with a labor right and me a friend with a PNP and family too. Me not condemn them for the politics. We just want better for everybody, man. And once you're all right at Jamaica, we're good up here, so. So we can come back again, complain with Lou there, with them, you know. We're not worried because Uno no good. This is for Uno no good. We're not going to be good. From people at Jamaica no good, we can't be good. Yes, our politicians over here now do with them corruption there. So people are not being dealt the type of hand only there Jamaica deal with. That's how we know the difference, you know. So therefore we cannot good up here. So not true one way, not true. I just say crime and we can't come back and Jamaica one big problem right now. But we cannot good certain way up here some people. But Uno no good. Uno no good. And until Uno don't want Jamaica no good. People, Uno have a good too before we good. Uno have a good before we good, people. We want to be so no good. Too much of the corruption, and that be the pan of area. We not grow anything, people. We not afraid of Mark, and we not afraid of Andrew Honest. We not afraid of PNP and Labour. We not kill no teeth to nobody. Show me action, not a bag of mouth. So, Mark Golden took action. We come beat up me. We are beat up the skin off of them, you know. Yeah, man, people now play that year, you know. Some say anything when they're farm, we don't want to Jamaica. Like in an office on a ship, rice and stuff. That a dirt family. That a dirt that's taken. Only in a job I get pay already. Una point policy, what una make money. That means say, una funnel money right in the old pocket. It's alleged that the Prime Minister himself have trucks in Jamaica in the backside mine. That's funnel money right into your own pocket, Mr. Prime Minister, if that is true. Me say also have trucks on the road out there while they build construction for the roads, the highway in Jamaica. Me say the Prime Minister truck out there. That means say you're giving your own self money, you're giving your own self job, you're putting on a project to funnel money right into your own pocket. How can this be okay, family? How can this be okay? All these allegations need to be looked at. We need some investigation. People, if anybody know Andrew Honest truck and see them out there, take picture of them and come give me. If you know Andrew Honest, come this allegation that he have trucks in the backside mine, send Anna Clarendon and me say have trucks on the road when I build out of Jamaica. Take picture of them truck there, send them inbox, talk to me, call me if you know something. Come on if you know something. Can the news media in Jamaica, them not doing no work, no investigative journalism. The only news media out there is doing a good job is 18 degrees north. 18 degrees north, so subscribe to them people, good news media. Subscribe to them people, they need membership. So they can do journalism work, take money, then do a good job, people. 18 degrees north. The rest of them are bootlickers in Jamaica. So if anybody know anything, send it come to me, man. The time I come to Jesus moment now, Jamaica. Too much corruption in the office. You have the officer you get paid when I get out of a little fats from being in the office, out of a little blind when I get from here and there. But in at the soul, that shipping stuff on the island, that is that job there, that the license you get for shipping, importation license belong to somebody else, not Uno. That license belong to somebody else in that island. Somebody else will get rich in the island, not on a greedy politician. Somebody else in license will have. Or you're in an office and give yourself importation license. Why they in the office? And somebody else and some other citizen in the country should have the license on the have, but you're the sole shareholder for shipping rice. So nobody else have the license there. What a thingy. So convenient, Mr. Minister. That's why the hospital them dirty, so. That's why the hospital they look like a squalor, so. Too busy doing your personal stuff and not done for the people and boy. We're tired down now. People me gone. To be talking of. People, be dead serious people. Be dead serious people. We want a better country. Give me something good for talk about, no man. They not do nothing good, no people. They not give me nothing good for talk about. It go along with the crime where I got Jamaica pay sad news. But anyway, I'm going to leave it with what I started with. Mark Golding did sign the code of conduct, which is good start. He also declares asset, good start. He show him different from Andrew Honest. None of that Andrew Honest though. And I'm the leader. Tell me what you think about in the comment section about that. Mark Golding, the oppositions, file his taxes, declares everything, that shit out, everybody can see it. Sign the code of conduct. People, the man in the office, no do nothing. What do you think about that? What you call that? Tell me what you think in the comment section. Tell me what you call that in the comment section. People, me gone. Make sure, say, in the comments. Make sure, say, in every comment, it makes sense, right? Every sentence makes sense. Come I go to medication, right? Come I say, I'm a student in the class daily. Someone doesn't respect people. Enough love. Peace out. Thank you for tuning in. Love.